They're both going like that at me. Tonight on the TV 24 News, Chandler Mountain victory, Hyundai Montgomery preps for SUV assembly, Spirit on Mountain Street in Jacksonville. These stories and more, plus weather with Lacey Klontz and sports with Chandler Tyree coming up.
It's now time for the TV 24 News, presented to you by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden.
Good evening and thank you for tuning in to the TV 24 News presented by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden. I'm Shasta Jones. Here's the news for Thursday, August 17th, 2023. And hopefully you enjoyed that shot from Fort Payne live right there. A big victory today for the people of Chandler Mountain in St. Clair County. Alabama Power announced today that it will no longer seek a project license from the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission for a proposed pump storage project that would have affected property from residents and businesses in St. Clair and Etowah counties. The initial project proposed 2 lake reservoirs stemming from the mountain along with 5 dams. Alabama Power said, per 1819news.com, our guiding purpose is to provide clean, safe, reliable, and affordable power to the 1.5 million people and businesses that depend on us. As we look to the future, we recognize that alternative sources as well as energy storage options will be key in meeting the ever-changing needs of our customers. They said they were appreciative of the feedback the public has given and that they would continue in the search for other ways to provide power sources. The creator of the Save Chandler Mountain group, Fran Summerlin, said, "I'm going to cry. I don't know what to say except God is good. I just can't believe it. It's wonderful. They began to understand how bad it looked to the public and that it really was a project that was not worthy of the amount of money that they were going to have to put into it. We just are so grateful that this has happened. It absolutely teaches me a lesson. My father always told me that when something is wrong, you've got to speak out against it, and so we did that. We did what he always had done. Sometimes David does beat Goliath. There has been a lot of prayer and a lot of work." Yesterday was a big day for the automotive manufacturer Hyundai in the state of Alabama. Governor Kay Ivey joined them as the next generation of their Santa Fe model was unveiled. This model will be assembled at the Hyundai plant in Montgomery. Governor Ivey said on her Twitter page, "When it comes to the auto industry, Alabama's workforce is always prepared to deliver the product of the future." The announcement was made by Hyundai that it would invest $290 million into upgrades at its assembly plant in Montgomery in preparation for this new model's production. $190 million would be invested to retool and upgrade the production line ahead of launch of the company's 5th generation Santa Fe SUV, per the Montgomery Advisor, as well as the remaining $100 million will support ongoing production of the current Tucson and Santa Cruz models, Hyundai Motor Manufacturing Alabama President and CEO Ernie Kim said. Currently, Hyundai Montgomery employs close to 4,000 people out of the more than 40,000 statewide they employ, including suppliers, per Kim. Tonight in the city of Jacksonville, they are having Spirit on Mountain Street Festival. This starts at 6 p.m. with a taste of the town and a welcome by JSU President Don Killingsworth and Jacksonville Mayor Johnny Smith. There will be a kids zone dunking booth for any young athletes to show off their dunking skills. At 6:20 p.m., the Kitty Stone Singers will be entertaining. Then, if you like hot dogs, you definitely want to be there by 7 p.m. to see how you fare in the hot dog eating contest sponsored by Sonic. At 8 p.m., the country band Parmalee will be entertaining with a free concert sponsored by the JSU Student Government Association. There will be parking at the JSU Stadium parking lot. Mountain Street will be closed off on the block between Forney and Goodlet Avenues from earlier today until the end of the concert tonight. So please be prepared to detour in the areas near the JSU Stadium. Jacksonville Christian Outreach Center will use the money raised from tonight's Taste of the Town purchases to help support those who are in need in the Jacksonville area. The City of Anniston's leadership has made cooling stations available for the public. With the temperatures heating back up again over the next weekend and next week, please note the following locations if you need to seek shelter from the heat. Interfaith Ministries of Calhoun County, located at 1431 Gurney Avenue in Anniston. Open from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. Monday through Thursday. The Right Place at 105 West 15th Street in Anniston. Open 1:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. United Way at the Bridge at the Anniston First United Methodist Church, 1400 Noble Street in Anniston. Open August 18th through the 20th, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Please stop in one of these places if you need to cool off. Speaking of cooling off, let's check in with Lacey Klontz for a sneak peek at weather.
Yes, everyone, please, please, please take advantage of those cooling stations because it is only going to get hotter. Yesterday we thought it was going to be hot, but now later I'm going to tell you about how it's going to be even hotter than we thought. We'll have more with that in just a little while. Back to you, Shasta.
Thanks, Lacey. You're watching the TV 24 News presented by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden. We'll be right back with more after this break.
There's a special place where overtime gives way to family time, where fast pace becomes a little slower lifestyle. At Campers Unlimited, we can help get you there, where your lake house, beach house, or tailgate headquarters can have the same address. We carry the top brands in America like Grand Design and Forest River. With a large selection, we're sure to have a floor plan that fits your needs. So when you're ready to disconnect in order to reconnect, take the easy drive to Campers Unlimited on Interstate 59 in Gadsden or shop us online at campersunlimited.net.
I am a dreamer who will make a difference in this world.
I'm flying to a future of great promise and change.
I am a mentor committed to helping my students transform their lives.
I'm a hard worker striving to build a better Alabama.
I am a go-getter with ambition and drive.
I am a Gadsden State Cardinal.
Watch me.
Watch me.
Watch me fly.
Hello everyone, Tony Russell, General Manager of Sonny King Ford. And boy, do we have unbelievable markdown on used cars that you do not want to miss. It's time to make the best deal on a used car. Shop our wide selection of used trucks and premium pre-owned models. Don't wait another day. Come by and see me, Tony Russell, and let's make a custom deal for you. Find great savings on pre-owned used cars at Sonny King Ford on the sunny side of the street, Anniston, Oxford.
Hey, and welcome back with me. So we have a very special interview here today. We have our very own Eric Freeman, our producer, troublemaker in residence here at the studio. He is here to help us find out all the crazy stuff we have going on here at the studio. So Eric, tell me, what have you been up to?
Well, today, of course, we've been working on this for months and weeks, but you know, it always is a push right before the last minute, trying to get everything, all the fine details. I think between me and Chandler, I don't know how many hours we've had slept in the last 24, but you know, just put, you know, trying to get the finishing touches on everything. We want to bring something to the audience and to the area. We want to bring something that's special. I mean, football's football, but everybody loves it. But we want to make it fun. I mean, you know, a few little different things here and there, but we want to add something to it. Like tomorrow night. I mean, it's like I told y'all, tomorrow night with the Jamboree, I told everybody, let's have some fun with it. I mean, it's a Jamboree game. You know, everybody's kind of tuning up, shaking the rust off, and you know, tomorrow's tomorrow's going to be fun. We'll have you on the sideline.
That's going to be a blast.
But tonight, we got Oxford at Fort Payne, so I hope a lot of the Yellow Jackets traveled up there and see the Yellow Jackets play tonight. But
so about how many games every week are we looking at?
Right now, we're looking about 4 games every week, the way we've got this set up. So we'll have our game of the week that we'll be doing, and then that'll be on what we call the mothership. So that'll be on TV 24. That'll be live streamed on Facebook, YouTube. We'll also be doing all of Oxford's home games, or not home. Let me take that back. All of Oxford's games, home and away, and those will be going through the OHS media, but also through our streaming platforms: Roku, Fire Stick, and Apple TV. With that, we'll also have Lincoln. We are working with Coach Matt Zedeker up at Lincoln High School, so we'll be doing all of Lincoln's games. We've got a guy helping us out doing production on that, so we'll be doing the same thing with that, broadcasting to all the platforms, streaming platforms, and then we'll also be doing Pell City. So Pell City, we're working with another company down in Pell City to bring these games. There was already some stuff going on, but Coach Probst really wanted us to be involved, so we'll be doing Pell City games. And so all those games that are not the game of the week will be streaming on one of our platforms, but then we'll replay them on Saturday. So we'll come back and we'll have basically a fun-filled, we'll start out at 7 o'clock in the morning with Buckethead and the King and Chandler and Dex, and bringing you all the roundup from the night before. And then I think somewhere probably about 1 o'clock, we'll start with another round of football. So we'll replay all those games then.
Okay, and if I'm understanding this right, on the streaming networks, will they be able to go back and actually pick which game if they want to watch it at any point?
Yes, the way it's supposed to be set up with the streaming platform and the website, still working on the little details on the website and the app. The app's coming. We got word today that they're close to having it completely where we want this thing fully functional. We don't want to send something out there that's not functional for the public. So we want anybody to go out there, hit that app, and just pick whatever game they want to watch. And so by the end of the season, we're looking at 40 games possibly is what we'll wind up have done.
So for those of you out there, if you do miss a game and you really want to see it, you're going to be able to grab it. You're going to be able to see it on one of the platforms we have. And then also if you see Eric or Chandler out, may want to buy them an extra cup of coffee because they're not going to get much sleep over the next couple months probably because of this. So.
It's football season, and we've got a really good group of guys. And I've got some guys that I've been working with for years. He's in here right now, but Reed Barrett, me and him has been running camera and working broadcast production for a long time. Bobby Michael, he's going to be directing and producing a lot of all these games. Jason Smith down in Alexandria. We got some guys that understand what we're doing, but we got a good crop of young kids. And most of you know, I like bringing these guys in and giving them an opportunity. We got 2 guys that just graduated from Oxford High School that are working with us. Yeah. And I talked to their teacher yesterday, and she's just blown away with what they're doing. So, we got a bunch of JSU students. That's who's up at Fort Payne tonight. We got 2 students that are actually in Bobby Michael's class working, and then we got another guy who's a business major at JSU who is an all-state lineman at Alexandria. So we've got a young group of guys, but these guys are passionate. They are very passionate what they're doing, what they want to do. They enjoy being here. So we've got a good group of guys.
And that's one thing that you guys may not get to know about Eric as well as we do here in the studio. He is very passionate about raising up the younger kids, younger generation, and teaching them. He has such a gift of teaching and working with people and helping them learn. So kudos. We're blessed to have him here at the studio. So the only other thing, you are not just football. He's been everything all around, working with our commercials, working with our news. I don't think there's anything he hasn't had some input in somewhere here. So he has just been busy all the way around. And I just appreciate you. I know we all do here and want to say thank you for all you've done for us. So.
Well, I want to say thank you to you and Chandler. Without you guys, I couldn't do what we do because we're trying to make a difference here. We're trying to build this station back up. And I think we're having an impact. People are taking notice of what we're doing. This is where I started out 25 years ago. And the technology now versus then, it's amazing what we can do. We really couldn't do live games without a satellite dish. Now we got these little packs we just send out with them. And you saw the clip with Tyler a minute ago, live from Fort Payne. The technology makes a lot of this available, and it makes it sometimes for us older guys, it's kind of mind-numbing. But I want us to be able to bring something to this area that's different.
Yeah.
Something that's special, something that's impactful. It's not the same old that it's always been. I want something that's impactful.
Well, I definitely believe you're doing that, and this whole station is. And for those of you out there watching, get ready. We appreciate you being on this journey with us, and get ready for some amazing football and stuff coming up from the station here at WEAC TV 24. We want to thank you for being with us and jumping out of the booth tonight.
Yeah,
Eric,
I got to jump back
us.
up in the booth. Sean's got it under control. I trust these guys. They do a good job.
So coming up shortly here, we'll have weather with Lacey Clontz for you. We're going to take a quick break. See you in a moment.
Hello, everyone.
get out
Tony
of here.
Russell, General Manager of Sonny King Ford. And boy, do we have unbelievable markdown on used cars that you do not want to miss. It's time to make the best deal on a used car. Shop our wide selection of used trucks and premium pre-owned models. Don't wait another day. Come by and see me, Tony Russell, and let's make a custom deal for you. Find great savings on pre-owned used cars at Sonny King Ford on the sunny side of the street, Anniston, Oxford.
Bama Sheds and Pole Barns, locally and family owned with the best customer service. Custom built to fit your needs with free delivery and setup. Design and price online or stop by and see what we can do for you. Nobody beats our prices and nobody beats our quality. Built in Alabama, made in Alabama. BamaSheds.com.
Hello, I'm Kyla Whitmore with the Whitmore Mortgage Group, powered by Success Mortgage Partners. I am located on Highway 78 East in Oxford. We are a full-service mortgage lending branch specializing in single-family residence, condos, townhomes, up to a 4-unit property. We even do barn dominiums. We are Success Mortgage Partners, where success is what we are about, mortgages are what we do, and partners are how we treat everyone.
It's done, man. It's time to come together and change the culture. Let's do the little things right. Let's not worry about what the school board says. You do what you've been coached to do. You do it. Don't worry about everything else. Do your job to 100% because your brother next to you means more than the name on the back of your jersey. You come into our house, you get hit in the mouth. You come in our house, you earn it. Respect ain't given. Respect is taken, and we take it tonight. It's prime time, baby.
For today's Forecast Extra, now we all know how frustrating it can be when a little bit of static gets in our hair, but that is nothing compared to these pictures. Tourists in a desert in Turpin, China were surprised to find their hair standing on end. Now, even though it looks quite comical, this can actually be very dangerous. The static is caused by a high electric field in the atmosphere, and the charged atmosphere was likely caused by thunderstorms in the area combined with wind causing sand particles to collide. And there were reports of lightning strikes in that area recently. And again, it is important to remember that this situation is highly dangerous. Anytime static is in the air, please take shelter immediately. Coming up here in Oxford, we're going to have mostly clear skies with rising temperatures throughout the next week. Tonight, it's going to get down to 63 degrees and we'll have clear skies. And tomorrow, it's going to get all the way up to 90 degrees with sunny skies. Coming up for the 7-day, now Saturday, it's still going to be in the low 90s, but starting on Sunday, we are getting all the way up to 95, and then it is only going to get worse. I hate to tell you all that, but even I was looking all the way through Wednesday, 98 to 99 degrees. Now, the only good thing about it being this hot and such a low chance of rain is the humidity level is probably going to be fairly decent. So ladies, your hair is going to look fantastic, but still, stay hydrated. I can't say that enough. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV 24 weather report. Coming up, Chandler Tyree with sports. We'll be right back.
If you're the family with kids playing sports and the parents that are running 2 ways at once, then a Team One Chevy is perfect for your team. Baseball, softball, and soccer families can travel in all-American style with a new Chevy from Team One. Bank on the best deal, a great selection, and the perfect vehicle for your all-American team.
Interest rates as low as 1.9% and no payments for 90 days when you finance with GM Financial.
Home of the best people, the best service, period.
There's a special place where overtime gives way to family time, where fast pace becomes a little slower lifestyle. At Campers Unlimited, we can help get you there, where your lake house, beach house, or tailgate headquarters can have the same address. We carry the top brands in America like Grand Design and Forest River. With a large selection, we're sure to have a floor plan that fits your needs. So when you're ready to disconnect in order to reconnect, take the easy drive to Campers Unlimited on Interstate 59 in Gadsden or shop us online at campersunlimited.net.
Hi, welcome to Classic 13. How can I help you?
I was thinking about getting a tattoo. Do I need to make an appointment?
No, we take walk-ins every day. Let's find someone to help you. Follow me. Okay, if you'll have a seat right here. Thank you.
Come down to Classic 13, where good tattoos aren't cheap and cheap tattoos ain't good.
Sports, some breaking news. 3 hours ago, Talladega Short Track posted on their Facebook page, Talladega Short Track friends and family, we are saddened to share the loss of one of our family members, Mike Donahue, longtime official and owner of Talladega Short Track. He took his checkered flag on Wednesday, August the 16th, 2023, after a courageous 15-month-long battle with brain cancer. Mike was a hardworking, dedicated family man, and he was always putting others first. Our thoughts and prayers are with his wife, Rita, his children, friends, and family as they mourn. We hope that they can cherish the great times and memories and know that he is healed completely. We will share arrangements once it's available, and we hope that you will join us in lifting up the family in coming days. Our thoughts and prayers are with the Donahue family at this time. Peyton Thorne has been named QB1 at Auburn University. After a battle with Robbie Ashford, Hugh Freeze made an announcement today that he is going to be the starting quarterback, Peyton Thorne, and that he is going to be starting in the UMass game to start out the year at Jordan-Hare Stadium. Hey, we've got a busy week. Tonight I will be on the call as Oxford travels to Fort Payne to play the Fort Payne Wildcats in a jamboree game at Fort Payne. Also, tomorrow night, we will be at Ohatchee. We will be at the Creek Bank, live on location. Me, Buckethead, and Shasta will be there, and we will carry every game that's consisted of in that jamboree. So that's going to be a fun night. You know, I was out at the Creek Bank yesterday, and I was talking to Coach Chris Finley and just looking around, the fields being cut, the fields being painted, and you just see the kids. I got to watch some practice. That's what high school football is all about. Like, you know, when in an age where high school football has changed and NIL has came to college and it's being talked about in high school, and you go out to the Creek Bank and you see the facility and the stadium, and it just got me fired up for football season. Also, my White Plains Wildcats will be there. And you know, sometimes in media you have to be professional and all that, but I grew up with some of those kids, and Dylan Barksdale started for me as a 9th grader. He'll be a senior. He's going to be the leader of that team. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do under first-year head coach and a buddy, Blake Jennings. I'm excited about Coach Chris Finley and what he's going to be able to do. Sandrock's going to be there. I coach with Coach Alan Heath at Mumford. Coach Ragsdale brings his Spring Garden Panthers there. And then Coach Bailey, who I'm very familiar with. We played all 4 years of my years at White Plains. He will be there as well. And so Saturday, like he's already said, the Saturday morning breakfast club will be back at Western Citizen, live and in living color. Hopefully the King will be on time this week. We will be there and bring you all the action and preview Week 0 games. Week 0 next week, we will be at Cherokee County as Alexandria travels up there to play the Cherokee County Warriors. We will also be at Springville next Thursday night as Springville and Etowah face each other. So we've got a lot coming up and some housekeeping things. We showed you earlier on Facebook some things that we got going on here next week, next Friday, August the 25th. You can find us before the game in the Southern States Bank pod for the in the studio pod for the winning drive. Me and Buckethead will be coming to you there and previewing all the Week 0 games, especially our game of the week. And then after the game, you can catch me and Austin Campbell in the Team 1 Chevy of Gadsden studio pod for the Coaches Show Pigskin Roundup, where we will round up everything that's went on. And then, like I said, next Saturday we'll be back in action to catch anything we missed on Friday. And so we've got a lot going on here. It's going to be fun. Football season is fun. You got band, cheerleaders, fans, everybody that makes up football season. Treat the officials the right way. Treat your head coach the right way. Have fun. Enjoy football season. If you're in high school, take a deep breath. Enjoy it. Whether you're a player, a band member, a cheerleader, a student, make your student section the best it can possibly be and enjoy this football season, because this is the time that you'll never get back. And like we've already learned, we're not promised tomorrow, so you better enjoy today. God bless you. Hope you have a great day. That does it for sports. I'm going to throw us to a commercial break.
We're actually going to hang just a minute here.
We are the commercial break. We're the commercial.
So, you know, he was saying, come join us up here, Chandler. He was talking about Team 1 Chevrolet pod. I thought you were going to say car for a minute there, and I thought they were going to put you in some, you know, sported out car and let you just drive around the field.
They need to do
Wouldn't that be fun?
They need to do that. That would be awesome.
Yes.
That would be awesome. But that does it for the show today, I think. You can catch me and Coach Dawson Taylor calling the game at 6:30. We'll be coming to you at 6:30. Game starts at 7 from Fort Payne.
Tonight.
We're excited about that. But that does it for the news today. Closing out from Oxford, Alabama. That's Shasta. That's Lacey. I'm Chandler. Thanks for joining us.